Hey my baby dolls, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be sharing with you guys what I've learned in the last year. So I woke up at 5:04 a.m. I decided to take out my journal and just write down my thoughts. I usually do this at any time, my thoughts or anything that I've experienced. This really helped with my growth in my healing process. I will tell everybody to make sure you journal no matter what it is, because you can always go back and reread whatever that it was that you dealt with, and it shows how much you've overcome. So as y'all can see, it's still dark. It's super early, but I decided to start my day early. So you guys are pretty much gonna see how I'm waking up. I'm getting ready for my skincare and my bath, so you guys can just watch me while I talk to you guys about what I've learned over the last year. One of the top things that I've learned from last year was that everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Literally, doesn't deserve a reaction. I truly believe silence speaks louder than opening up my mouth and explaining half of the time. I learned that it's better to let people live in their own world, in their own delusion, and just letting people be who they are. I've learned to not put myself in situations that is going to put me into a low vibration. Learning to let people be in their own energy and not putting myself in their energy. Learning to protect my own energy. That is like super, super important. So I carry that in this year and forever in my life that silence is louder than even giving a reaction. I learned to listen, to observe before even speaking. A lot of things last year started to awaken for me. So that's the reason why I'm in love with this channel, and that's the reason why I created another channel, is because I get to show you guys this version of me, this different light that I'm in. I've always been this person. This always been inside of me. But during this healing journey, I am learning so much about myself, and I get to share with you guys everything that I'm learning. It's like I'm relearning myself, which is a beautiful thing. I went ahead and grabbed my Palo Santo. This is really good for clearing out negative energy. I got me some Florida water for my bath. This is something that I do daily. It's just ask my spirit guides what I need to know, or if they have any messages for me. And the first card that I got was Transformation, which registered really good at this time. And another one that I got was my spirit animal, which was the penguin. This is letting me know that the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing, and it just really resonates with the other card, which was the transformation card, because with that card, that is letting me know that I am on a path of rapid growth and change. I am letting go of the old aspect of myself and rebirthing into a new me. And wasn't I just talking about that in the very first video that I uploaded on this channel? Crazy, right? So that was the message from my spirit guides, and it was a beautiful message. It's letting me know that things are surpassing the dark times, the challenging times, and I'm walking into new transformations. So I did take out my abundant oil. You can use this. I use this on a daily in my bath, and I anointed the oil, and of course I spoke my affirmations over it, and I spoke my affirmations over my bath with the Palo Santo too as well. Another thing that I've learned during this past year, during the last year, was to not stress over things that I cannot control. Some things is just not worth stressing over, and I know it's human nature for us to get into a mode of stressing and worrying, but I try to put myself in a place of prayer before anything and just sitting down and really praying and journaling at any time I feel like I am worrying or I feel like my anxiety is challenging me, you know what I mean? So I like to take baths like this. As you guys can see, I'm using some oranges in my bath. I cut up some oranges, and oranges is good to use when you are in a low frequency or you feel like you're in a low place. It boosts your energy, your frequency, your vibration. So this is really good even when you're depressed too as well. If you feel like you're in a low place, it definitely boosts that for you. So of course, I want to be in high vibration, so it's good that I'm using it this morning before starting my day. The more that I learn about using different herbs in my bath and my spiritual baths, of course, I would continue sharing with you guys, but I always say do your research and do what works for you. Last year, I also learned that it's very important to acknowledge your own shit before anyone else's. That is growth. Literally sitting in your own shit and letting yourself know where you went wrong and just acknowledging and being real within yourself. Like, that is so important because it's one thing where you can point out someone else's wrongs, but it's so important to look within yourself. I always talk about going within and seeing where the problem lies within you. That's important first. It has nothing to do with anyone else but you. While going through my spiritual awakening and healing my inner child, I've definitely realized why I reacted the ways that I did, why did I come off the ways that I did. Just all of it I can better understand now because I'm doing the work within myself, and I can see that little girl that's in me that wanted to be heard, that little girl that just wanted someone to listen, or feeling like that part of me wasn't being acknowledged, or like now that I'm doing my inner healing, my inner child healing, I can understand her. And usually my responses were trauma responses. And to be honest with you, it didn't always look too good. It didn't look good at all. But I can acknowledge that. I can truly acknowledge my own shit. I am just happy now. I am doing the inner work within myself and going deep inside of me where things are deep rooted. I'm going in and I'm not just going on the surface. I'm really digging deep inside of me to heal those parts of me. And really talking to that little girl, that little lyric, because that part of you is still there. That inner child in you, no matter how grown you get, no matter how old you are, that little girl, that little boy is still there in you. If that part of you that felt abandoned, that part of you that didn't feel heard, oh, she is still there. And it wants to be nurtured. It wants to be heard. And it's never too late to heal that version of you. Everybody have their own trauma. Everybody have their own story. But I'm here to let you know that it's okay. And as you guys can see, I'm just uplifting myself. That's all. And it's okay to go back and heal that person. Now, it takes a lot of work and it brings up a lot of deep rooted emotions, but once you let it out, it's like a beautiful release. Like, it feels so freaking good, and it's like shedding dead weight, dead skin, and you can feel it when you're healing. You can definitely feel it. I am done. It is currently 9:05 and we've been up since 9:04 a.m. Well, that's when I started recording. Girl, I woke up at, what time did I wake up? Like at 4 something. That's when my body literally woke up at like 4 in the morning, like 4:30, 4:40ish or something like that. And honestly, I could not sleep. And lately I've been waking up at that time like literally around the same time, and it's like something wakes me up and it'll give me like an idea, or it gives me like, it'll let me know like what I need to do for the day. I think this year I really want to start getting up early. It really feels good to get up early. Probably not probably not at 4 o'clock, maybe like 5:36 is the earliest to get up, because it really just shapens. Sorry y'all if y'all hear that, that's my washing machine. It really just shapens like your day. And like right now I feel good. I feel like my day is planned. I feel like I journaled a little bit today. I feel like, you know, I did my bath, I did my hair, my face is done, so you know I can get up and go and start on my day. Like I feel like I'm ready to take on the day. You know, I prayed this morning, I said my affirmations. So it's like I feel like I've basically shaping my day and how it's going to be, and I put the good energy into my day today, so that feels really good. Hey y'all, so I just wanted to touch base before I close out today's video. It's something else that I wanted to say too as well that I've learned in this year.